I spun a wheel with over 500 Steam games on it, and it landed on the game Tabletop Simulator. So I'm doing a series where I try games in my Steam library I've never tried before because I'm part of a Steam family that has a bunch of games. Now, I tried Tabletop Simulator once before, and it's hard to remember the reason why my friends and I stopped, but I know one of two things. First, it's either it was way too complicated to figure out, or second, my girlfriend's internet was so bad she kept lagging out whenever we tried to play, so we stopped playing it. Tabletop Simulator is a game where, as it sounds, you can play any tabletop game on it, but there are hundreds of thousands of games to try. Now let's review the Steam reviews for the game to get an idea before we get into it. First, we have the positive reviews. Vogan Poetry Fan said, "What makes this game so great is the community workshop. Tabletop Simulator has done a great job at giving people a workspace to create many of games we know and love. Many of these games are ones that are no longer available for sale, making this much more accessible for way more people to continue playing childhood games. 10 out of 10. Wamzilla said, "This game was an absolute lifesaver during the shutdown in 2020. It's a rich, tactile way to play board games with real humans across the world." Dandy Cat said, "Big Chungus has given me something to look forward to every week. Thanks, Tabletop Simulator." Now that is the positive reviews we are looking at. Now let's go into the negative. Dom Miracles said, "The guides on Ukraine seem helpful and will load a game for $500 USD, worth it. However, I have a brand new MacBook M4 Max and have spent hours of research and 25 minutes trying to navigate a game that I subscribe to. The game developer claimed that there are people that would assist explaining all the key functions. However, there are obviously, and without blame, too busy with other aspects of their game support. Not a single soul answered my question. My observation is that everyone has a different computer, different monitor size. My monitor is 27-inch, yet it is to expect someone to do many steps to play such simple games. 100 people bought text-to-speech, and a smaller portion of those were able to get the game tools to work on their device. I feel like this text-to-speech, or... Oh, he's saying Tabletop Simulator. I feel that this Tabletop Simulator, or this particular game, is severely limited to a small number of players." I mean, it's an interesting review, but I kind of don't really understand what he's saying. Doom on You said, "I only use Tabletop Simulator for MTG because that's what my friends prefer. They tried their best, but it's the worst MTG sim I've ever used. It's so clunky. I mean, maybe it's just bad for MTG sims." But yeah, that was the reviews. But my friends and I decided to try it out again and chose the board game Monopoly, which is the Minecraft version of Monopoly. You can check out the stream VOD, I'll leave it in the description if you want to watch the full gameplay, but it was honestly super clean and fun. The hardest part of it is learning a couple quick keybinds, but once you know those, it's pretty much no different from playing a real-life Monopoly game, besides the social aspect. Even then, they do even support the game in VR to make it more social and realistic. Overall, the game is very fun to play, and this is just a basic Monopoly game. From all the reviews I've read, which I have read a lot more than just the ones in this video, it is a very good game to play with your friends on it, especially for D&D, from what I hear. Now I'm going to rate the game in 3 separate categories: gameplay, presentation, and content. First, for gameplay, I rate Tabletop Simulator a 9 out of 10. And the only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is it does take a fair bit of time to understand and learn all the keybinds that make the game a lot easier and quicker to play. For presentation, it is a very hard category to rate this game on, but it receives 10 out of 10 because the game is exactly what you expect it to. The layout is very simplistic, but offers a lot of room to customize your own boards or games. And for the content, I rate this a 10 out of 10. 100% on my decision here. There are just so many workshop boards. Let alone 30,000 board games, and that's just board games. There are still plenty of other types of tabletop games, and there's just an infinite amount of things to do in the game. So much replayability. So yeah, that's what I think about Tabletop Simulator. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and have a great week, everyone. Oh, and also, I spun the wheel on stream yesterday, and the next game I'm going to be playing is Celeste. So yeah, I've heard that game's hard as shit, so fuck me, I guess.